Good morning, everyone. Fellow YouTubers, YouTube creators, my subscribers mainly, and my Trevorites army. They're the ones that I'm interested in. Subscribers and my little army of 156,000 of you. It's amazing, yes. I've got my little dog back this morning, little Zeusie's running around there. He's had his breakfast, had it in seconds, it was gone. He's had his tablets this morning. He's a happy boy. And I've got my other boy back as well. And that's because it's half term in school. Is it half term? I give up. It seems to be half term all the time. I don't understand it. But it is what it is. Is it Halloween? They're off for Halloween? There we go. Have done my pumpkin chip. We're going to do them today. Have received quite a few emails. I responded to Maureen this morning. Maureen, thank you very much for the email. I do appreciate them. And there's loads going on. I also spoke to the guest I was meant to have on tonight. I spoke to him last night on the phone, probably for about 35 minutes. And yeah, great guy. He will be coming on. At the minute, though, he's tied in with things with his publisher, so he can't say things at the minute. But yeah, it's going to be good. And I spoke to another guy, another great guy that served in a parachute regiment, actually. Spoke to him. He's going to be coming on as well. Now, I'll point this out, right? I'm a veteran. I have this here YouTube channel and the one, the podcast, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Within the UK veterans community, there's probably about 30 podcasts on the go at any one time. I've been on 3 podcasts, 3 great guys that I'm not going to highlight here. Just not going to do it, but I've done 3 good ones. But the rest of them, I won't go on. I won't go on. And it's to do with respect. I don't respect them, which comes back at me. They don't like me. Blah, blah, blah. And the reason being is, well, let's be honest. If you add up 20 or 25 of these podcasts and you add up the amount of views they've all had together, it would probably come to about 3 million. Whereas Trevor Colt's had 57 million views on his YouTube channel. You can see why they don't like me. Yep. Yeah, I don't sit there with my army hat on and my t-shirt saying no pain, no gain and 0 fucks given. And I don't have to have all this shit and the tattoo. I don't need that shit. To me, that's just, that's going over the top. To me, that's toxic masculinity. You don't need that to put a point across. And maybe that's why I don't go on their podcast. Yes. Anyway, this is the place to be if you want to promote your book. Yes, it is. Anyway, what's happened today? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Right. Now, we know that the news is awash with Israel, Palestine, Gaza, all the stuff that's going on. It's not nice. None of it's nice. No one likes to see it. Nobody wants to see it. Hope it stops. But I'm confused. Hamas are a terrorist organisation. They've carried out atrocities, ISIS-style atrocities, biblical type atrocities, and I don't get it. And then an 85-year-old woman gets released, and as she's being released on the camera, she stops to shake the hand of one of her captors, and she says, "Shalom, peace, peace be with you." And she walks on. Then she gets interviewed. And she says, we were really, really well looked after. I had shampoo, conditioner, and pita bread, cucumber. The doctor came daily to check up on us. And the guards scrubbed the toilets miraculously. They were spotless. They really care about hygiene. And I'm like, what? It's nice to know clearly that they're in it, but it doesn't make sense. How can they care? I mean, it's like they're psychopaths, isn't it? Split personalities. It's like the well, there we go. That's what she said. Not me. I wasn't there. Jack Whitehall, the UK comedian, has went a little bit woke on his new posters for his stage, saying that pregnant people and birthing partners, he sort of erased the word woman from his programme. It looks a bit silly. But I'm going to be honest with you. I watched Jack and his father's journeys. I liked to watch them, but Jack's not one of us, is he? He's not normal. He's not. Great comedian. I honestly believe the posters were designed out of fun and having a dig at today's woke society, because I didn't have Jack down as someone to be that woke, if I'm honest. So I think that people are reading too much into the posters, and I think that Jack Whitehall is probably taking the piss out of people, which has sort of backfired a little bit. But there we go. I'll still watch him. I think he's a great comedian. And I think his dad is hilarious. And his mother. Let's not forget about the mother. Right. Yes, that woman is back in the papers today again. That woman, Rebecca Loser, Rebecca Loser, is in the paper again, talking about, I mean, she must have went through the Beckham's documentary with a fine-tooth comb to go, pause. Oh, they're holding hands there. He's stroking her back. He's stroking her back. He's being really attentive to her. But that's the night we kissed. So she's going through that with a fine-tooth comb. She's basically trying to monetize a Beckham Netflix production for her own benefit. And we should stop rising to this asshole. There we go. I'm going to say something worse. Imagine having to say asshole. Imagine having to say that, but you were going to say something worse. You should see what I think. Not a good place. Right, what else is happening? The Prince and Princess of Wales, Kate and William, have just been voted the world's best, most elegant dressers in a poll. Yes, apparently 94% more people, how to work that out, 94% more people have looked at what they've been wearing throughout the year rather than other people. Yeah, 94%. Do you know who scored 1.5 out of 10? Yep, Harry and Meghan. No one cares what you wear because it's like wearing, I nearly said that. Dressing a sheep in wolves' clothing. A wolf in sheep's clothing. I don't know. There used to be a saying, something like that there. You'll know what it is. I don't. There we go. Yeah. Shocking, isn't it? A wolf in sheep's clothing? Something, yes, something like that. That's what I'm trying to get across, but I keep messing it up. So I'll stop now. But there we go. Isn't that funny? And what else is happening here? This morning, TV programme. Now, I'm a wee bit confused about this because last week I read that they were trying to get Kate Garraway and Ben Shepherd to replace Holly and Phil. That was on the books. It was looking quite well. And then this morning I wake up to read that they're going to line up Abby Clancy. Abby Clancy, the model who's married to the tall guy. I can't remember his name. Teeth. Can't remember his name. But Peter Crouch. So the Peter Crouch's wife, Abby Clancy, a model, apparently now is going to take that role from Holly. I don't know if that's true. Maybe the papers will say something else next week. We don't know. Every week it's something different. I just think it's clickbait. It's clickbait on TV. It's clickbait like some YouTubers that make shit up about King Charles and they make stories up and just to get the views and they lose credibility. In fact, they've lost credibility. You can't make stories up. They become liable, don't they? What else have I got here? Right. This bit has baffled me. And this is the world of celebrity. And I want you to sort of open your mind. This is how celebrities think. Celebrities like Dua Lipa, singer. Channing Tatum, the guy that did, I don't know, the strip pros, you know what I mean. What was the show called? Who cares? Channing Tatum, Dua Lipa, and all these other celebrities have penned a letter. They've penned a letter to the President of the United States of America demanding the ceasefire in Israel. And I'm thinking, you guys are so far out of touch with reality that you believe your own shit. What's penning a letter to Biden going? Biden will go, who wrote this letter? He won't, do you really think he can't even string a sentence together and you think he's going to... I'm going to be honest, if you honestly believe that you have so much power to stop a conflict which has been going on since the beginning of time, then you are as deluded as some of the characters you play on TV or in the movies. It's crazy, isn't it? Well, people, I've already made a video this morning. Yes, I have indeed, and I haven't uploaded it yet because the rant goes first. The rant's the daily rant. And I've made my coffee, which I haven't even drank yet. Yes, and this coffee is Soldier On Coffee from the Soldier On Coffee Company in Carrickfergus, just outside Belfast in Northern Ireland. With my face on the mug. That's my mug on the mug. Anyway, listen, I'm getting a book sent to me today via email. I'm going to read it before I get a guest on. He wants me to have a look at it, so I'm going to have a look at it today. Be interesting. A guy who's, and I must admit, this sounds awful when I say this, but I want you to understand. I'm never going to get on a guest on my show that I don't respect. That's a fact. I'm never going to get someone on who I think is shit. Everyone I ask to come on, it's for a reason, and I respect them. I respect their military career. I respect what they've achieved. I respect what they're doing, where they're going, and where they've come from. And that's how I think you should run little interviews. If you don't respect the guest, then don't put them under that type of questioning, like the Gestapo. Where are you from? No. Right, anyway, listen, I'm off. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, and thank you for continuing to support the channel. It means a lot to me and my dog. Bye.